Okay, y'all, I am back. So this is gonna be part two of You Have Won. So I don't know what happened, but my phone just cut off by itself. So this has got to be something that's gonna help somebody. This has got to be something that's gonna pull somebody out and go on, devil, with your ugly self. Cause baby, I'm finna say what I got to say. Um, so before my phone just cut off, I was saying that, oh, go back and watch my spiritual awakening videos, because in the middle of me going through that, I did not know who I was. I had no clue of who I was. All I knew is there was something more for me to do. All I knew was I could not continue to stay in the season that I was in that moment. I knew that God was tugging at me to do something. I knew that God was needing me to do something more in this earth. Hold on, y'all. I'm so sorry. I had a message to come through. But I knew that God was calling me to do something so much bigger than me. It was so much bigger than just Sha'Nese and how I felt. This thing is so much bigger than you. And you can feel that, and you knew that. And so for that, God said, and you knew exactly what he was calling you. No, you know what? Even if you don't know exactly what God is calling you to do, you chose to do what you knew that God wanted you to do in that moment, in that situation. When you could have chose to do the wrong thing, but you chose to do what was right. And God said, for that, you have won. God said you have won, and you are coming into a season of blessings. You are coming into a season of finding out who you are. You are about to come into the season of finding out just exactly why the devil fought you so hard and did not want you to find this out. God said you are about to come into your season. He said you have won. And there is nothing that nobody or no devil in hell can do to stop the calling that God has on your life. Look, let me tell you, God has really been working on me about telling more of my testimony, telling more of my story. And y'all, let me tell you, the type of person that I am, I have always been private. I have always been just to myself, me and my children. Before I got a divorce, I had always just been about just us. You know, I don't really care for a lot of people to be in my business, so God knows that this is a hard step for me to cross over and to open up. But let me tell you what, I will no longer allow the devil to shut my mouth. And God wants you to get to a place of you no longer willing to compromise with the devil. God said no more compromising with the devil. It is time for you to step out, and it is time for you to show out. God said you're going to bust off in there and you're going to do what you came to do. So look, the spiritual awakening. Whenever I had went through the spiritual awakening, and I knew some time before that, like I had said, and in the spiritual awakening, I told all about the story of me going on the fast, and just exactly what God was doing with me in that season. But there was so many days, y'all, that I was just busted, disgusted, broken, confused, angry, mad, hurt. Oh gosh, I was depressed. I was so depressed. I did not know whether I was coming or going. I did not want to do anything. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I done the bare minimum for everybody in my family in that season of my life. And for some of y'all, this is the same thing that y'all are going through. Y'all are going through some of the same exact things. And I'm here to tell you on today, baby, you're not the only one. You're not the only one that has gone through it. God is pulling you out. But God said, I need your full attention. I need to separate you from some things. I need to get you out of the way. Because let me tell you something. When God really, truly separated me from my enemies, when he separated me from my enemies, I knew that was him protecting me. That was him protecting me. Because let me tell you something. meme that floats around social media, and it says God knew the conversations that they had about you behind your back. He could hear them. You couldn't. It's something like that. And don't quote me, because it's something, you know what I'm talking about. That post, everybody done seen it. But God said he heard the things that they said about you behind your back. He's seen the way they betrayed you behind your back. He's seen how dirty and grimy and slimy that person was behind your back. All the while you was being giving this person the utmost respect, being the best woman that you could be to this person, being the best man that you could be to this person. And God said he will no longer stand for his child to be hurt. One thing about it, these people don't understand that you are chosen. You are chosen by God. You was chosen for good. You were chosen to do great works in this earth. And God said he will no longer allow the enemy to trample all over his child. He said it's done, it's over. He has already made the decision. He is waiting on you. God said, and if you cannot get it done in a timely manner, he will make it happen. Ooh, I don't know who that message is for on today, but God said, get out of that situation. Get out of there. Do it promptly, quickly, because God said the minute you separate yourself out of that, destruction shall be upon your enemies. Destruction. And you don't want no parts of that, because baby, you've already been in hell with these people. You've already fought for your life with these people. You've already been broke down, busted, disgusted enough with these people. God said it's time for you to walk into greatness. It's time for you to walk into everything that you deserve. These people can't go with you. They can't go. They don't deserve to go. You sit back and you do all the work that's necessary for yourself. You sit back and you do everything that you need to do. You do your self-development. You feed yourself all kind of knowledge day in, day out. God said these people cannot go with you. They ain't done no work on themselves. God said they ain't done no work on yourself, on themselves. Nothing. Nothing. So they cannot go with you. God said enough is enough. Enough is enough. He needs for you to wake up. He needs for you to understand. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me. I look in a mess. God said he needs for you to wake up. He needs for you to understand. That greater is on the other side. Greater is on the other side. And I don't know who that was for, because I got completely off